Good morning, this is Andrew from Trend Following Mentor. Today is the 24th of April 2015. In this episode, I want to talk about the Nasdaq taking out the 15-year high. And I had a lot of conversations yesterday actually, with clients and students, and they thought now is basically is it a green light to go, that's it. World's beautiful. 15 years and the Nasdaq's just going to keep on going up. And, I told them, I said, really, the only thing that we know is we don't know. It's the complete unknown. But the question is, why do we trend follow? The trend following is a simple reason. Who would want to be underwater for 15 years? Imagine you go back 15 years ago to 2000. That was the high of your investment with your index fund, let's say. And just now, 15 years later, you're taking it out. I don't think that many people can hold on. And people have a short-term memory. Let's look at this is the Nasdaq. It looked beautiful, right? It looks amazing. People forget how ugly it can really get. And what I teach my students and clients, using pretty simple rules, that you want to buy the strongest stocks in the strongest sectors when the market's healthy. How do you know the market's healthy? Pretty simple rules. I have this. It's called the Andrew Abraham Buy. It tells you pretty much where you're okay. As long as you're above a 200-day moving average, your 10-period exponential moving average is above a 30 exponential moving average, and you've risen more than, in my world, 3.5% from the lowest low of the 100 days, you're on a buy. But it's not perfect. Look at all this. Choppy. But you make yourself available for stuff like this. And if you're in the right stocks, you can make a lot of money. I mean, there's all kinds of periods here. And the other thing I really want to point out is the biggest returns are in the beginning of a bull market. We're 6 years into this thing. I have no earthly idea if we're going to have a super bull or a super crash. But I have a question for you. How many people would love to go from this? This is unbelievable. And these are the QLDs. They're a slightly leveraged version. So what I teach my students is how to determine the best stocks. And it's based on fundamentals and it's based on technicals. Example, right now it's the cybersecurity stocks. I read a report earlier this morning that Palo Alto, the symbol is PANW, is going to raise their earnings estimates are up 900%. That doesn't mean go buy Palo Alto today. What we teach is exactly when to buy it. Like I just give a little example, and I don't know if this trade will work or not work. I have a watch list, but this one, here, let's do these real quick. This one and Palo Alto. Here's Palo Alto. And Palo Alto only had a very, like a pattern going back from here. And all it's been doing is going up. Imagine you bought it at 75 and now it's at 150. It's doable. You have different reasons of buying. You have a 3-week tight here. You have a 50-week period that it touched. You can bounce off it, another bounce, another bounce. But you don't just buy it today. You have to know when to buy it. The same thing with cyber. And at full disclosure, I'm in cyber. And you can kind of see my chart where I've drew all over it. This is the recent buy. I have no idea if it'll work or not work. You only risk a small amount of money of your personal account to stay in this game because it's a tough game. I've had a lot of students, especially during this choppy period, want to quit. And it's easy to quit. True trading success is staying in it for the marathon. So really what I do is I teach you how to trade, but more importantly, I try to teach you the psychology of trading. I have the book, The Bible of Trend Following, the guide of investing with world-class money managers, how to compound money with them. I do hourly consulting to help you if it's stocks or if it's commodities. I do on-site mentoring, $5,000 per day. And then also, I have a home study course, $99. And if you want to do the hourly consulting, I'll give you the course for free. And then really what I do with my students is I stay in touch with them. We're always talking, we're emailing. What do you think of this? How do you think of that? How should I handle this? And because there are always questions. And that's the whole idea is I want to be your mentor. I want to help you as much help as you really want to get. And what I would ask is basically, just email me and we could arrange a time to speak instead of calling me. I travel a lot, and sometimes when you call, it could be the middle of the night. So the best is to email me and set up a time to talk. And if there's any way I can help you, please let me know. Thank you.